about your first impression of Grizzly Creek Redwood State Park.
It's a great state park. Just stay away from the visitor center.
Spooky guy, spooky stuffed animals.
Yeah, they had like this contest to see how many dead stuffed animals you can count in the visitor center.
With live sounds.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say that the women's bathroom is one of the worst.
Really?
All you lost campers out there, highly recommend finding the private camping site that you can take care of business.
Okay, so we're here in Grizzly Bear. What is it? Grizzly Bear State? Grizzly Bear State Park. And what we actually did was we pulled into the state park and didn't like any of these spots. We had a reservation and it was pretty bad, just pretty wall-to-wall people. It's right by the road. So we read in a book that there was some environmental camping. So we asked and there was, and we were able to change it. So that's where we are now. What you do is it's like 3 miles back towards 101 from the park. There's a little gate with the bear on it. They'll give you a combo, you come through that, and you go find your campsite. So it's supposedly by the river. We're going to check out some, apparently the Star Wars like Ewok village, or the scenes where they had like little shooter things, was filmed in here. So we're going to hopefully see that. So.
Alright, so this is us at the environmental campsites. So much better than family camping. This is actually the riverbank right here. So we will sleep to the sounds of the river. And beautiful mountain vistas in the morning. And so if you actually take a look behind me, this actually isn't an Enviro campsite, but it will be Brett and Elizabeth's Lost Campers Enviro campsite tonight. Because there's the outhouse too for you guys that might need that. Right in that little grove. So what this is there's I think 6, but they said only 4 open now because they were lost to the river. But they actually are all set back in these trees. So there's one back there, and then the trailhead continues on that way, and then they each branch off to the right. So they're in a cluster of redwoods. But we are going to forego that seclusion tonight because A, we're already secluded, and B, Brett's girlfriend is highly allergic to poison oak, and we want to stay as far away as possible.
Okay. Okay, so this is the spot we ended up getting in the environmental camps. So we hiked not far, like a quarter of a mile, if that, down some steps. It opens up here at the river. The sites are actually back in the woods, but we this is one unnamed site he said we could take, and it's right on the river, and you can't really see the river right now. It's right down over that where the grass is. I think that in the springtime this whole entire thing is river, so it'd be pretty cool to see. But as it is, we set up our tent where we can hear the river. It's about all we can hear. Occasionally we can hear a car going by on the bridge upriver, but it's pretty quiet, pretty desolate out here. It's nice. Okay, so we're here in the redwood forest that is just a little bit away from where we camped. We just had to go under the bridge and then come back into the parking area, and then we went to the trailhead, which is really well marked. This trail is beautifully marked. But right here is some of the area where, if you're a Star Wars fan, you'll recognize it from like the when they ran on the little flying things and they were chasing each other through the redwood trees. Apparently a lot of that stuff was was where they filmed that. I'm not a Star Wars fan, so none of it looks familiar to me, but there you have it. The Star Wars Redwoods.